I guess last class we discussed about the images found by the convex lens. In this class we discuss about the images found by the concave lens. Okay, so let me draw concave lens symbol. Okay, this is a symbol of concave lens and this is a principal axis. Okay, this is the optical center. Let me take, this is a focal point, this is the center of curvature, this is also focal point, this center of curvature. Okay, in convex lens, how we find the position and the size of the image? By drawing the two rays which are intersect and to find the position of an object. So here also we take two rays, okay, but little bit different because it is a concave lens. Let me take here is a object. So to find this object's image and position, we have to draw two rays. So that is, first ray is parallel ray to the principal axis and the second ray is the ray which is going to the optic center. Okay, so the parallel ray which is parallel to the principal axis, how it goes into the concave lens, that's why it diverges. So it diverges, it seems that coming from the focal point, it diverges like this. Okay, so next ray is the ray going to the optic center. Okay, that doesn't deviate, we know at all. So now you understand now the rays are diverging. That means this side, forward side, it seems they are not going to intersect. That means we don't found this side image. So let us come backward side. You see here the lines are intersect here. So that's why this image of this head found here. So we have to draw normal to the principal axis. This is the size of an image. Okay, so we found this type of image. What is this image? This is a diminished image. Okay, and the next it is a erect image. Okay, and it is a virtual image. So we found the image, the properties of images are diminished, erected and virtual image. Irrespective of the distance we can keep the object, we will find only one type of image, that is diminished, erected and virtual. Let me draw another one. Sorry. This is the image symbol of concave. Okay, so the object here it is on C1. Let me take a little bit beyond the C1. Okay, so now we will find the position and the size of this object's image. So we have to draw parallel ray which is parallel to the principal axis. It goes like that, it emanating from the focal. It goes like that, and the next ray we draw this one, that is going to the optic center. It doesn't deviate. So now you understand, we get the same image and again it's not going to intersect that side, it are intersecting the backward here. So we get there the diminished and erected and virtual image. So irrespective of the distances we kept the object, we get only one type of image, that is diminished, erected, virtual image by the concave lens. Okay, we found so many type of images, so many different type of images by the convex lens, but we will find only one type of image by the concave lens, that is diminished, erected and virtual image. Okay, this is the images found by the concave lens. Let us solve some logical questions are there in the textbook. Let me take one example. There is a question like that: find the path of the ray after refraction. find the path of the ray after refraction. Okay, so we have to find this path after refraction. So for that, a simple concept is there. You have to draw a parallel line to this line. Okay, parallel to this line, you have to draw this like this. So you have to, we know that the parallel the line and it is going to the optic center, that doesn't deviate. So here we have to draw a focal plane. Now what is focal plane? Focal plane is a normal to the principal axis at the focus. Okay, so this line is intersected here. So because these two are parallel, that's why these both lines converge at the same point, so that this line must come this side only. This is the direction or the path of the ray after refraction. Simple concept. Okay, because these two are parallel, so this line must come here only, where this parallel line is intersected here. So this line must comes this side only. Okay, so let us take concave example for the concave. So same question, let me take same question is there, find the path of the refraction. So here also you have to draw parallel line which is parallel to the given ray, and it goes without deviation, but you have to draw focal plane this side for the concave because it diverges. Okay, you have to draw this side where our parallel line touches the focal plane here. So because by this concave lens, the line how it goes, it diverges. Seems like that it is emanating from the focal plane. So that this is the focal plane touches the because these both are parallel, this touches the same place at the point of the focal plane. So this line goes like that, it is emanating from this place. So this is the diverging direction. Okay, so this is a question, this is the path of the direction of the refraction we found by the helping of parallel line. Okay, here and here the same, you have to draw a parallel line to the given question. So parallel line touches, where the touches the line must comes that side only because these are parallel. Okay, the simple difference is that is for the what is this convex lens, you have to take this side focal plane. For the concave you have to take this side, the front side focal plane. Okay, so we learned today the images found by the concave lens are the same every time irrespective of the object kept. Okay, irrespective of the distance of the object kept. So we will get only diminished, virtual and erected image by the concave lens. Okay, we will meet in the next class. Okay.